Welcome to the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. We're excited this official holiday tradition is here.
It's time for us to decorate and for you to celebrate. And all us here at Dominion Energy, we want to wish you a very happy and safe holiday season.
Oh, I love this Christmassy time of year.
Oh, we're here, you guys!
Woohoo! It's that time of year.
The Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. Yes!
Santa, don't be slow. Just climb aboard and go, man, go. Santa's on his way. Well, Santa Claus is coming, it's a wonderful time. He's always cheerful and he's always so kind.
It's the folks on Broad Street.
It's him! It's Santa! You guys, it's Santa! Look.
Oh my goodness. Hi. I'll be seeing you in just a minute.
Hi, Santa.
Let's go there now.
'Cause Santa's coming, Santa's on his way. 'Cause Santa's coming, Christmas Day.
Let's go. Let's do this. That way.
The Dominion Energy Christmas Parade starts now.
We made it.
We made it.
Hello, my friend, and welcome back.
Thank you. Good morning. Happy holidays. Welcome to the 38th annual Dominion Energy Christmas Parade.
Yeah, Richmond's single biggest one-day event is back live on Broad Street, and man, are we excited to be here. And it's a long parade, too. Let's take a look at the parade route. As you can see right here, we start at the Science Museum of Virginia, and then that heads out on Broad Street, goes east. It heads all the way downtown, all the way to 7th Street. That's 2.2 miles, Cheryl, with the crowds lining the street the whole way. And the good news is we have a lot of company covering this big event.
That's right. Well, you're here, Rob Carwell. I'm here, Cheryl Miller. We've got Reba Hollingsworth and Kristen Lures. They're going to be down on street level describing the floats. Candace Burns and Leland Pinter are on the CBS 6 float for you this morning. Tom Patton is out in Storm Rider for you. Greg Mcquaid is up in the reviewing stands hanging out with the spectators and having a good time. Let's start the fun. Let's check in with Reba and Kristen. Good morning, ladies.
Hey, Rob and Cheryl, what a perfect day for a parade.
The crowd is amazing. The energy is electric. We finally made it to Parade Day.
And it's so good to see everybody in person again. Yes! So we are so ready for this parade to kick off. We want to send it over down to Leland, Candace, and Tom.
Oh, I'm here?
Stay over here with Mama.
Hey, good morning, folks. I'll tell you right now, the excitement has been building all morning long. Are we excited and ready for a parade? That's what I'm talking about. I'll tell you, it is so good to meet so many people, veterans of the Christmas parade. But I'll tell you, oh, I just got knocked out. All right, hey, listen. There is one person who is going to be enjoying this parade for the very first time with her family. She is in for a treat. Tanya Bird coming up from Hampton Roads. It's great to see you, Tanya. With Dominion Energy, you're Director and Manager of Community Engagement. Nice to see you. What's it like to be here in Richmond for the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade?
We are so excited. I've been with Dominion for a long time, but this is my first time coming for the parade.
What is it like? Who did you bring here with us today?
I have my twins, Trey and Stinette the fourth, and my husband, Stinette the third.
All right. What is it about a Christmas parade? You've been walking around here, Tanya, all morning long. Can you feel the excitement?
Yes, especially when we had to go through the pandemic and cancel a lot of events last year. It's so exciting for us to represent Dominion Energy today.
All right, Trey, you are all decked out. What are you looking forward to?
I
looking forward to seeing all the cool floats.
Oh, yeah. How about you, Stanette?
Same thing.
The floats?
The cookies were good.
All right. How about Santa, the cookie? Were you a good boy all year?
Yes, of course.
All right. And Dad, Stanette, how about you, my man?
I agree. I'm just happy to see all the people out, just like my wife said. So it's just good to be out with others and in a crowd, and it's nice.
Rubbing shoulders with all of the people and parade goers that we love. What does it mean for you to be a part of this, being a member of Dominion Energy?
As a new manager of community engagement, new in this role, we are all about community. We're about supporting the communities we live and serve. And so it's a pleasure and an honor to serve today and be here.
Wonderful, Tanya. Thank you so much. And enjoy the parade, folks, okay?
Yeah.
All right, you can tell they're excited. We're excited. Are you excited over there? Are you excited over there? That's what I'm talking about. The parade is just moments away. Robin Cheryl will send it back to you.
Oh, the perfect hype man.
He's on Santa's payroll as the official Dominion Energy Christmas Parade hype man, our Greg Mcquaid. I don't think anybody's more excited than him.
That's right.
We've met people from New Kent this morning, from Williamsburg. I've been out here since 7 o'clock talking to people, and it's just been a fantastic morning already. The Dominion Energy Christmas Parade is going to step off in just a few minutes.
That's right. Of course, we've got the marching bands, the floats, the balloons, the big balloons, and much more. We cannot wait to get started. We'll be right back.
Next break.
Where are we going? Sit down.
Welcome back, everybody. Rob Cardwell along with Cheryl Miller. You know, today's Dominion Energy Christmas Parade couldn't happen without a whole lot of support out there.
We've got a lot of people supporting us, but we've got Rick Hendrick, Chevrolet Buick GMC providing many of the vehicles pulling the floats today. We appreciate that. Kristen and Reba with General Manager David Nolan.
Hey, Robin, Cheryl, and David is joining us now. So, David, why do you guys are out here every single year?
Yeah, we love it here. It's fun, and you know the years have gone by, and I've been here for 4 or 5 years, and come every time. And we have a ton of vehicles out here pulling the floats. The people are excited. You know, we had a crazy week, and my team really came together and did everything. And there's some complaints about things every once in a while, but I never hear anything about the parade. They're so excited about it, and we've got a bunch of GMC trucks, some Sierras. We've also got some Chevy Silverados. Some of them are lifted. They got some special packages on them, so you'll see some interesting trucks. But we're just excited to be here this year, especially. You know, when you missed something last year, we still had it, but it's a little more exciting to get out here and see all the people. And I'm excited about it, but to see everybody else's excitement is fun for us. So Hendrick really enjoys being here.
Absolutely. And you guys participate almost every year. How long has it been since you guys have been out here in the community doing this?
I think it happened before Hendrick took the store over, and so it has been many a year, and so it's been every year since I've been here, and every year Hendrick's been here, so that's about 7 years for Hendrick.
And each year it's bigger and bigger and better and better, and more trucks and more trucks, and you have so many that are out here.
I know. We had a tough time. You know, the truck situation is interesting. Everybody knows that with the vehicles, and we got them all together, and we've got a ton of good-looking trucks out there, so it'll be fun to watch, and the floats are going to be fun. So.
We
can't wait to see them.
David, thank you always for being here.
Thank you. Thank
All right, we're going to send it over to the ultimate hype man, Greg Mcquaid. Greg.
Hey, good morning to you, folks. I'll tell you, I've got the best seat in the house right here with all these fine folks. Who's excited for a parade? Oh, yeah, that's right. There is electricity sort of coursing through the entire length of this parade. Up and down, you can hear it echo all down Broad Street. Hi, how are you? What's your name?
Pamela.
Hi, Pamela. Where are you from?
From North Chesterfield.
North Chesterfield. Is this your first parade?
No, it's my third.
It's your third. Who did you bring along?
This is Aurora.
Hi, can you stand up? Look at it. Come on over here. Look at this beautiful dress. Come on over here. She is all bedazzled. I forgot to wear my bedazzled dress right here. Are you excited? She's excited. She's speechless. She's so excited. I'll tell you. How about you, my man? You excited?
Very.
Tell me about what is your most favorite part of this Christmas parade, because, you know, we didn't have the parade last year live. We had it on TV, but what is it like to be back with everybody here?
The energy is palpable, and I can't wait for the marching bands.
Oh, the marching bands. There we have it. Robin, Cheryl, it is so great to be back with the people. We're just moments away. We can kind of start to see the beginning of the parade coming around the bend. Are we excited? Oh, man, we are in for a treat. Robin, Cheryl, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you, Greg. Yeah, and a lot of people are in the Christmas spirit already, Cheryl. When I talked to a couple from Williamsburg, they came prepared, folks. They had a thermos full of hot chocolate. They had homemade Christmas cookies, and we're passing them out to everybody. So, like Greg said, man, it's really in the air right now, the holiday spirit.
I love it. People are wearing their holiday colors. They're in red and green. I see a lot of reindeer ears and dealy bobbers and all kinds of things on the crowd, which is great. The theme this year is bringing back the fun in 2021. We did have a parade last year, and it was a great parade, but this one, with all the people here, you can just feel the energy in the air, and they can't wait to see the parade, and it is about to start along Broad Street here in Richmond in just a moment.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, to the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. The theme is bringing back the fun in 2021, and here comes the fun on two wheels and
four
legs.
legs.
This is the Richmond Police Department, dedicated to serving the city of Richmond and the safety of its residents. And just like every year, they're kicking off the parade right now. And we've got the mounted units on their bikes and the mounted units on their horses. The mounted unit on the horses, they serve a lot of different functions, which include daily patrol through the city, crowd control. And did you know this? According to a 2014 study by Oxford University, a mounted officer is 6 times more likely to be approached by a citizen than an officer on foot, because everybody loves the horses, right?
And as soon as the crowd heard the sirens this morning, they went wild, because they knew that means the parade is underway.
Yeah, you hear the sirens going off. It was so funny. The people from right behind our vantage point here, they're from New Kent. I think they were the most excited. They heard those sirens and they just started screaming. That was awesome. Beautiful horses, the mounted unit, by the way, they encourage you anytime you see them out and about to come up and speak with them and engage with them and their horses, and they'll tell you all about what they do and how they serve the city of Richmond.
A wonderful opportunity to see the horses, and look at their hooves are painted red and green for the holidays. All
That's
sparkly.
fantastic. So we're right here at the Science Museum of Virginia, and you can see there is quite a crowd here. It's nice to have the parade back in person.
Absolutely. And you know, the parade is magical, and so are princesses. And leading us in the pace car today are the Magic and Merriment princesses.
That's right. They were founded in 2018 by a former character performer. She just wanted to bring magic here to Richmond. And you know what's really fun? Cheryl, I got to see a sneak peek of this. We get a special performance from them later in the show, the Magic and the Merriment princesses.
And of course, one of the good things about coming to a parade is to be able to see these characters up close and personal. There's Tiana, and we've also got Elsa is here today along with Anna, and Belle is there. They're so beautiful. I want one of those outfits. I want to be a princess.
You are a princess, Cheryl.
Oh,
You're the Christmas parade princess.
I've been called worse.
Of course, this is the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. We're so happy. This is Richmond's biggest single-day event. Did you know that there are going to be anywhere between 200,000 and 300,000 people lining Broad Street from the Science Museum of Virginia all the way down to 7th Street just to see this parade? It takes about 250 volunteers to run it, and we're just so happy that they're here.
And of course, Dominion Energy is our title sponsor of the 38th annual Christmas Parade here in Richmond. Bring back the fun in 2021. It takes about 250 volunteers to run the parade on parade day, and they have people working actually year-round to make sure that this is working the way it's supposed to. Their longest-running volunteer, Robert Kelly, he's been working the parade 38 years. He even served as parade director as a volunteer for several decades. He was responsible for bringing the parade back when it needed a new sponsor and arranged for Dominion Energy to step in, and we appreciate them doing that.
Especially around this time of year, because the winter is just beginning, and they're always out there helping us during snowstorms when we're out of power. While we're trying to stay warm in our homes, they're out there busy working, getting all the lines back up for us. So thank you to all the hardworking Dominion Energy workers and their families
Yeah,
out there.
that's the truck I want to see in my neighborhood when something goes wrong. They're all decorated for the holidays as well. They say their mission is dedicated to creating a family-friendly experience that brings holiday cheer to children and adults and local businesses, and they want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday.
Hey, Cheryl, there is our Grand Marshal.
Snoopy!
On the King's Dominion float, Snoopy and classic Christmas characters joining us courtesy of King's Dominion in celebration of their holiday event, Winterfest. They've got a beautiful float there. They've got the Eiffel Tower, Snoopy's doghouse, and of course the Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
It's not Christmas without Charlie Brown and the gang, actually. Winterfest at King's Dominion is underway. They've got millions of lights and hundreds of Christmas trees there. It's already known as one of the area's most sought-after immersive holiday celebrations. You can get into the spirit of the holidays with Christmas trees and ice skating on the park's fountain. And this year, they're going to have a larger-than-life Winterfest Wonderland parade nightly, brimming with dazzling displays, exciting performances, and extravagantly decorated holiday floats.
This is one of the 9 professionally built floats for the parade this year. I could tell there was a lot of love and care that went into that one. I love that right above
They're dancing
Snoopy.
their way down the parade route today.
I love right above Snoopy there was a little Woodstock, too.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
great.
They're best friends. They have to be together. That's one of the nice things I like about King's Dominion is the performances and the shows. And we've got some of the performers here with us today. And they're going to really thrill the crowd as they make their way down the 2.5-mile route here on Broad Street from the Science Museum of Virginia all the way to 7th Street downtown.
That Winterfest is really something to see at King's Dominion, too. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you, Snoopy. Hey, do you know who that is, folks? That is Odyssey Alexander, our honorary Grand Marshal. She's a professional and former collegiate All-American softball two-way pitcher for the USSSA Pride. She was the starting pitcher for JMU from 2017 to 2021, and you might remember she led the team to their first ever Women's College World Series in 2021, making it to the semifinals.
Also along is JMU head coach for the softball team, Lauren Laporte, who is in her 10th year with the softball team at James Madison University. In her 4th year as head coach, she led the Dukes to a record 41-4 and 17-1 in the Colonial Athletic Association. They became the first ever Women's College World Series appearance, making history as an unseeded team. And let's check in right now with Reba and Kristen.
Good, Rob. We have such a great seat out here watching everyone. The crowd is just infectious right now and just enjoying this, a great vibe.
And we just saw Sparkles go by, and those girls are absolutely beautiful and amazing. Reba, I have to get a pair of those neon pom-poms. Did you see those?
Yeah, and they're getting us in the holiday spirit as the dancers from the Sparkles and Cheer dance team from Ashland. These 56 dancers ages 3 to 18 are excited too.
That's right. This is their first time performing in the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. They've been practicing since August for this very moment. Now, the young dancers are led by sisters Ashley Hockaday and Talia Crenshaw.
And Ashley says these young dancers do hip-hop, jazz, modern dance. She says they pretty much dance to anything. And this group is a cheer and dance competition team. They started in 2017 with just 17 members, and now they have over 50.
Sparkles Cheer and Dance is all about building strong, teachable athletes through creative dance, cheer, stunts, and tumbling. And they're always looking to add new family members. Reba, there might be a spot for us.
I really want one of those little neon pom-poms. Is that what you were talking about?
Yes,
we love that.
Those girls are amazing.
Well, the Richmond Ambulance Authority right here, last year's Grand Marshal April O'Quinn worked for RAA when American Girl doll honored her first responders and modeled a doll after the EMT April O'Quinn. RAA is one of the busiest and advanced EMS systems per capita in the country. That is nearly 200 calls per day and 150 patients per day. Look at that, Kristen.
The RAA mascot walking with the ambulance is EMS superhero Para-Bear. Look at this, Reba. Wow.
And don't you love clowns at a parade, Kristen? Virginia Clown.
The alley number 3, the oldest in the country, established in the late 60s. Clowns perform at places where there is need for spreading joy and laughter. There's no exception for today, right? Children's Hospital, also senior homes and other living facilities.
Yeah, some clowns have been walking in the parade for 20 years.
I believe
They
it.
love doing this. The clowns have been practicing short routines with puppets or other jokes that can be done while walking.
And take a look at this, the Royalette Baton Corps. They're marching in the parade. Wow, for 36 years. This is the event the Twirlers look forward to all year. Parade prep starts in September. They've been practicing for so long.
And listen to this. The girls in red are state and national award winners. The girls in the green are wearing new Christmas parade costumes. 25 other twirlers are brand new to the Corps.
The Royalette motto is reach for the stars. The Royalettes are proud to have twirlers that have gone on to twirl at over 20 different universities.
I love their outfits too. Did you used to be a twirler? Were you a twirler, Crystal?
I was not a twirler and I was not a dancer. So Reba,
so we like watching.
This group probably wouldn't want to have me, but they are amazing, and that's one of my favorite songs, Mariah Carey.
Yeah. Oh,
you
yeah.
know that.
Absolutely. They look beautiful. And all ages you see here in the range. Look at that, the little twirlers. They are adorable. And you have a little one.
Right.
She may grow up to be a little twirler.
I may have a daughter that could join. Look how much fun they're having, too. You know what? I believe I saw them before the parade started, and they were doing touch-ups to their makeup and putting their hair up. It was very cute because their hair and makeup looks fabulous.
But I commend them just to walk down Broad Street twirling, doing all that. I mean, I couldn't even do that standing still. So
look at them, how they stay
so
choreographed
impressive.
like that. So impressive. So much talent here, too.
We love seeing this. Just look, and the crowd loves it too. If you can hear them right now from where we're sitting, this is great.
Our younger twirlers, they're having so much fun.
And coming up right now, the 2021 Henrico Christmas Mother is Blanche Moore. She is a longtime resident of Henrico County. There she is right there, living there for the past 48 years. She's an alum of Virginia Union University.
She has her parade wave and parade kisses down pat. In 2015, after she retired from Henrico Public Schools, she joined the Henrico Christmas Mother Council as a member, helping in several positions. Henrico Christmas Mother has been helping Henrico families in need for 79 years.
Oh, wow. And the goal is to help 1,700 families this year. Families approved for assistance receive new books, toys, clothing, and food. And Henrico students get involved too, donating more than 96,000 food items. The Henrico Christmas Mother Council depends on volunteers to help provide for this program. So they do a lot in the community. They really do.
We're getting so much love from the crowd right now.
Look at this, Kristen.
This is the Henrico County sponsors. They are sponsoring the Jingle Santa Balloon. A lot of love for Santa right now. This Santa from Dynamic Displays enjoyed his 15 minutes of fame in the box office hit Jingle All the Way. That was starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and comedian Sinbad, if you remember that movie.
Yeah, and look at this Santa, 25 feet tall, 15 feet wide, 45 pounds, took 4 weeks to make, and it takes 6 tanks of 1,500 cubic feet of helium just to fill it up, Kristen.
In 1634, Henrico became one of the Virginia colony's 8 original shires, with boundaries stretching west to the Blue Ridge Mountains and an expansive territory that encompassed 13 modern-day localities.
Wow. And today, Henrico County has a population of about 335,000 according to the 2020 census. We love seeing Santa.
Right, everyone's enjoying a little Santa Claus, especially before the big guy comes out himself
Yeah,
later. Now, Henrico is home to 25,000 businesses, has more than 190,000 jobs.
So you see them, and boy, can you hear them. That is the Henrico County All-County Marching Band. Today's performance features the combined bands of Henrico and Highland Springs High Schools. About 70 students make up this all-county band.
They're led by band directors from Eric Cousins from Henrico and Donve Yonkers from Highland Springs. The students have been busy getting ready for the Dominion Christmas Parade, and they had a gospel performance. Let's listen in.
Yeah.
amazing. Eric Cousins said teaching band all last year virtually was very different. He says the students are excited to perform in person again, especially right here at the parade.
Oh, yes. They sound great.
They do. Let's check in with Greg Mcquaid, Mr. Hype himself. There he is.
We have so much more in store when we return. We have the VCU Peppers. We have BMX riders and more baton twirlers and some excited spectators. More of the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade when we return. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade.
Yes, hello everybody. Rob Cardwell along with my good friend Cheryl Miller, the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade, where we're bringing back the fun in 2021.
Absolutely. With us now is the Faith and Love and Fellowship Church, joining us for their third year in the parade. Located on East Belt Boulevard in South Richmond, the church just celebrated its 13th anniversary. And check this out. This is a Polaris Slingshot. Associate Pastor Tiger Foote driving this unique tri-wheel vehicle featuring dancing lights. I was talking to him about this. He is so proud of this vehicle. He said it's going to be a showstopper, and it is. That's amazing. Their float is a mobile nativity featuring Pastor Altoni Foote aboard, sharing songs of the season. He and his wife, co-pastor Gloria Foote, founded the church. As we mentioned, they're celebrating their 13th anniversary.
Looks like something Batman would be driving. That's
Kind of
awesome.
looks like a Batmobile. The church has its own radio station, the Choice 103.5 FM, playing the widest variety of gospel music on the FM dial locally. They support local artists. He told me they've been on the air for 5 years now, and they've been playing Christmas music this season since mid-October.
Hi, guys. What a great float with the lights and the singing. And man, I got to give it up for that vehicle. That is really something. I'm going to ask him if I can borrow that. Thanks again to the Faith and Love Fellowship Church. And now the Florettes Majorettes, founded by Flo Malik 65 years ago.
They've been in Richmond every Christmas parade except one. They missed that when they said due to inclement weather. Flo's daughter, Lisa, and granddaughter, Marlana Cirillo, continue the legacy. Lisa's now the program's director, keeping the legend alive. They do a lot of parades every year, but this is their first one of 2021. They missed 3 other parades because of those supply chain issues, kept them from getting their costumes on time. They've got several dozen participants this year. Today's twirlers range in age from 5 to 18. The featured twirlers today are Samantha Lilly, Ishita Bakshi, and Audrey Turner. They were chosen because they have the talent and, more importantly, the stamina to do baton tricks down the entire 2.5-mile parade route. Lisa Cirillo says the Christmas parade is special to the Florettes since this is their hometown and they get to show off their twirling skills to the community and maybe add some twirlers to their roster.
We got some little ones there, some cutie patooties. Wow, that's some talent. That's fantastic.
They're not doing it during the daytime parade, but they do fire twirling as well.
You're kidding. That's awesome. And to spin those cold metal rods in the cold weather like this, I got to give them props.
Takes talent.
Some talented young ladies. All right, folks, this kind of takes me back to when I was a kid, when I was a little younger and a lot more athletic. The team from Richmond Bmx, they've been holding competitive bike races for the past 23 years in the area. This is their second year participating in the Dominion Christmas Parade. They're not only here with a float, but they have, as you can see, some of the riders there on the race bikes following along, showing off some of their skills. They're just good riders, so they tell me that they didn't have to do a lot of practicing to be out here today. They're just showing off what comes naturally. I don't know if you're interested in getting into BMX, but they invite people just to come out and watch because they host the state and Northeast Gold Cup qualifiers as well as the annual Rumble in Richmond, which is a lot of fun. Some big cash prizes totaling $15,000. Some great riders there, and it comes at a good time for them. They just wrapped up this year's racing season at Gillies Creek Park, and they tell me it's a great way for their volunteers and riders to celebrate. By the way, they wanted me to invite you all out because they're open to the public, free of charge every day, and they wanted me to pass on this message. Merry BMXmas to all their friends and families. Go ride your bike, go fast, and get rad.
They had a couple of empty bikes out there, Rob, if you want to join in.
Yeah, I would, but you need some help here on the desk. You know, it's a long parade.
It is a long parade. At least they're riding, though. They get to ride the 2.5 miles.
I couldn't make it the 2.5 miles. They're in much better shape than I am. Way to go, guys. Got a nice float there with the sleigh on it. Who needs reindeer when you got BMX bikes pulling your sleigh? Hi, guys.
Ucrop's Homestyle Foods. Every year they bring their antique Ucrop's truck that has quite the history. It's a 1926 Model T freight truck that Joe Ucrop brought from his neighborhood in 1939. We're being bombarded with those brand new whole grain Homestyle food rolls. We love them. The White House rolls now come in wheat. The truck's been restored after Joe sold it back in 1958, but he bought it back in 1961. He loved it so much, and we love seeing it every year in the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. It's nice to hear the Ucrop's name back in the market with the Homestyle Foods.
Absolutely. What
They
a great
say from
truck.
our family to yours, it is a pleasure to serve you.
Thanks to Bobby Ucrop for throwing us the rolls up here. Hey, you know, Greg Mcquaid is our hype man, but you want to know a hype band? Here it is right here. This is the VCU Peppers. I talked with their director, Dave Costin. His Christmas wishes for everyone to experience true joy and love and happiness this season. Thanks everyone in RVA for their energy and support. Let's listen to the VCU Peppers.
Bringing the rhythm to the holidays. The VCU Peppers are considered one of the most well-known pep bands in the entire country.
I remember going to the Final Four in Houston, and they were just lighting up the whole stadium there for teams from all over the country. But everybody was gathering around just to listen to the Peppers play. They are awesome.
You know, they're actually looking for more people to join the Peppers, so if you go to VCU, give them a call.
Well, coming up next, the Richmond's 2021 Christmas mother, Petra Glover, a former school math teacher. Christmas started early for her this year with the spirit of giving. Her Christmas tree went up before Halloween. That's how much she's in the spirit. Looking great in that hat.
I talked to Petra. She says being Christmas mother has been very rewarding. Her goal and their goal every year is to make sure every child has a special Christmas with food and toys and gifts to wake up to every year. They also provide aid to the community throughout the year. Petra said she was going to wear holiday colors today to bring the spirit because she wants everybody to have the chance to feel like Santa Claus.
So much that they do for the community, and they've been doing it for a long time. Last year, the Richmond Christmas Mother Program, which dates back to 1935, raised a lot of money for the area, so thanks to them. And you know what? Let's get a better look on the ground. Let's toss it to our good friends, Reba and Kristen.
Guys, you can still hear the Peppers. They sound so good. Just a lot of energy out here, Kristen.
Absolutely. Did you see that was Puritan? We just gave our good friend Sarah Moncrief a big old hug because we love seeing her, and their float was beautiful too, Reba.
Yeah, kind of very festive bear there is being accompanied by the team from Puritan Cleaners, home of Coats for Kids. Ski Bear is wearing a coat of his own. He is 35 feet high and 20 feet wide, Kristen.
Weighs 87 pounds and requires 18 handlers. He sure did. Took 2 to 3 months to make. And did you know that they collect over 15,000 coats and cleans them for free for the Salvation Army to distribute them to those in need here in our community?
Yeah, and they want to thank the Richmond community for their help and support locally owned Puritan Cleaners as they support the community Coats for Kids. As we know, they're about to distribute those coats soon. 100,000 meals, Cinderella Dreams, and thank you to Patriots and more right here in our area, they said.
Every time you visit a Puritan Cleaners location, you'll find lots of smiling people. So if you're looking to work at a fun place with other great people that care about our community, apply at PuritanCleaners.com.
And what a great view of the parade right now. And you can see that bear right there. About to head on to Broad Street.
Ooh, pretty and pink.
Yeah, this is the Brown Ballerinas for Change, BBFC. One picture captured a moment in history and an entire movement was born. That virtual picture of the ballerinas in front of the Lee Monument last year led to the creation of the organization Brown Ballerinas for Change. This dancer-led organization is all about going into the communities, introducing young people to dance, especially ballet, and exposing them to a form of dance that they might not have access to by offering tuition-free classes and other workshops. Look at that picture, Kristen. You remember that when it went viral?
I do remember that. These ladies are used to performing. Brown Ballerinas for Change have been featured on the Today Show, Inside Edition, Root, and most recently, Richmond's Mending Walls documentary. Dancer Ava Holloway's Point Shoes will be in an upcoming exhibit at the Black History Museum and Cultural Center of Virginia. And dancer Kennedy George's photo has been included in the time capsule that was placed in Richmond's Lee Monument pedestal.
And they look beautiful coming down right here in front of the Science Museum. They look beautiful.
Now this...
Okay, this is like a second home for me.
Absolutely.
This is Macy's.
Macy's Parade Float.
In its unmistakable Red Star logo, today's float represents Macy's 14th annual letter writing Believe campaign to benefit Make-A-Wish.
From the beginning of November through December 24th, customers can visit their local Macy's store to drop their letters to Santa into the big red letter boxes or send them online at Macys.com/believe.
Yeah, and since 2003, with your help, has donated more than $25 million through the Believe campaign. Now, they look great up there, too.
Oh, of course. Macy's is committed to giving back through service to our customers, our communities, and our colleagues. This means celebrating together during special occasions, showing up during times of need, as well as creating and sharing joy during the holidays.
Yeah, and we talked to Macy's, and Macy's said they are just so honored to make life shine brighter again this year as a sponsor of the Richmond Christmas Parade.
We are honored to make life shine brighter again this year.
All right, we're going to send it over to Greg Mcquaid. Hey, Greg.
All right, Reba and Kristen, thank you so much as we're going through the float right now. Who's excited for this parade? I'm telling you, this crowd is lit, and it's all hyped up. I'll tell you, they're having such a great time. Coming up, we have Kung Fu Fighting Panda. We've got Parney and the Flying Squirrels, and of course, we're a little partial to Storm Rider 6. That's all coming up in a little bit here on the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. Are we having fun? Yeah! We'll be right back.
Dominion Energy Christmas Parade live here on CBS 6. We've got wonderful units passing by, a lot of people talking about the marching bands, and here's one of the best, the Virginia State University Trojan Explosion, sponsored by Radio Communications of Virginia. The Trojan Explosion Marching Band is a musical experience that is far above the rest. It's comprised of talented instrumentalists, Essence of Troy dancers, Satin Diva flags, Troy Elegance twirlers, and the Commanders of Troy drum majors. They're known as the best band in the CIAA. The Trojan Explosion is performed on highly acclaimed stages up and down the East Coast. Some of the band's most notable performances are 9 consecutive performances at the Honda Battle of the Bands. They were the first drumline to perform at the White House.
And again, sponsored by Radio Communications of Virginia. We appreciate their sponsorship for the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade, bringing back the fun in 2021. If you ever get a chance to see the Virginia State University Trojan Explosion Marching Band in person, the upcoming football season for next year, make sure you check them out. They are really something to see at halftime.
They are, and they lead to big things. They say some of their former band members have become successful in fields including music, education, medicine, entertainment, real estate, law enforcement, the military, and in business.
Beautiful campus, too, down there, Virginia State University down in Ettrick, just south of Chester. And here they come. Let's listen to the Virginia State University Trojan Explosion marching band.
about 130 pounds, lightweight. Requires 20 handlers to hold down Kung Fu Panda. Took 6 months to make. Kung Fu Panda, or Po, as his friends call him, so we call him Po. He has a twinkle in his eye as he flies through the air in the midst of his roundhouse kick. Even though he's a true Kung Fu master, Po never forgets his humble beginnings working in his family's noodle shop.
Very good. Sponsored by Patient First. So we thank Patient First, who opened their first medical center in Richmond, Virginia in 1981. Very nice. Kung Fu Panda, I love all the sequels as well. What a great balloon.
And coming up next, some of our friends, our close friends, on the CBS 6 float, led by Storm Rider and Tom Patton on board. Here's Mike Stone. Here's Tom. Hi, Tom.
What's up?
Here comes the CBS 6 camera that's running. Hi. Merry Christmas.
And there's the float on board, Candace Burns and Leland Pinter. And I believe they can talk to us. Hi, Leland and Candace.
Hey, okay, so we are riding pretty on top of the CBS 6 float decorated by Colesville Nursery. Did you of the Backyard Weather Center?
I mean, it looks just like it. We have tinsel and plants and a real tree.
Even
Got
the tower.
presents and everything out here, yeah.
It's so good to be here this year and see all of the people. My face hurts from
I
smiling.
know. All the people are waving. Everyone's like so
Merry
excited
Christmas.
out here. I love
Hey.
it. Yeah.
Leland, this is your first parade. What do you think?
I love it. So far, so good. I mean, there's a lot of hype around the big Richmond Christmas parade, and so far it's living up to it. And this weather could not be more perfect.
No, you're lucky.
Right? I've heard it's been a lot worse in years past.
You almost need glasses, right?
Right. I know. The sun is shining.
Hi.
The temperature is perfect. Hey, guys. Everyone is super excited to be here.
A lot of our CBS 6 family walking along. Bill Fitzgerald, Zach Daniel, and Walter in front of the float there. Mike Stone. Got Francis Payton, Caroline Colburn.
And you know who else is in there? Is our good friend
Cameron Thompson.
Tom Patton, my buddy in crime in the morning on CBS 6 this morning. Tom, you having a good time? I don't know if you can hear me. Say hi, Tom.
Hey, good morning, everybody. We're going to the main area right now. Yes, I gotcha. Merry Christmas, everybody. Boy, what a beautiful day. Hi, Greg. Hi, folks. Man, this is probably the best parade weather I've ever been involved in. Yes, good morning. How are you? All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Parade Day. I hope you're enjoying this. Merry Christmas, everybody.
I'm telling you,
Wow,
seeing it on camera does not give Storm Rider justice.
It is a monster truck. It's a personal monster truck. There's Nutsy, and the Richmond Flying Squirrels are following up on the CBS6 float there. The Swirls welcomed over 275,000 fans to the Diamond this season, second highest total attendance in the league. Since the first season in 2010, some 75 Flying Squirrels players have gone on to play in the majors. The Flying Squirrels have sold out every single home opener since its inception, and they want you to help them continue the Richmond tradition. Mark your calendars. April 12th, 2022 will open the 12th season of fun at the Diamond. Individual tickets go on sale in March. As Parney would say, have fun, go nuts.
Yeah. You know what? I tell you what. Saying a lot about Parney. He does a lot for the Richmond community. You can see him up there on the top of the float with that hat on, waving at everybody. He was named the Eastern League Executive of the Year in 2019. His third time in his career that he's won the award. Well, hello. If we could bring the camera up here on stage, we've got a visitor right behind us. This is Nutsy. Nutsy, thank you so much. Merry Christmas, buddy. Good to see you. Oh, the unscripted fun parts of a Christmas parade.
He's very agile.
My man Parney.
All right, up next, the Police Athletic League and the Richmond Police Department. Police Chief Gerald Smith heading up the department since June. It's the department's job to protect and serve 230,000 people in Richmond and typically has more than 700 sworn officers as well as employing 170 civilians. They have mentorship opportunities, educational support along with those sports and recreational activities. They're joined by the Richmond Police Athletic League, which is dedicated to helping bridge the gap between police and children in the community through sports.
Thank all of our hardworking law enforcement officers here in Richmond and the Richmond Police Department.
And also with us today, the Richmond Sheriff's Department. The Office of the Sheriff has participated in or hosted numerous community engagement events like Trunk and Treat, monthly community food distributions in partnership with Feedmore, the Touch a Truck in partnership with the Junior League, lots of activities within the community. And there's our sheriff.
And we're up here on the grandstands. Let's get a better look at what things look like down on the street. Here's our good friends, Reba and Kristen.
Things down here on the street are fabulous and loud right now. Can you hear the sirens?
Hey, Cheryl. Yeah. Good to see everybody, and just the energy is just so great right now.
It is electric out here. We are having so much fun. Our waves are getting stronger. Wouldn't you say? Hey, guys, Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas. We're having such a good time out here right now. And as Kristen said, it's just infectious. Everyone just having a good time enjoying this day. It's a beautiful day for a parade. And coming up right now is the City of Richmond float.
The City of Richmond is a proud sponsor for the 38th consecutive year. Wow, the theme of the float is to highlight Richmond's many city parks. The Department of Parks, Recreation, and Community Facilities is home to more than 170 parks, open spaces, athletic fields, playgrounds, and tot lots.
Yeah, and under Mayor Stoney's leadership, the city has continued to make great strides in improving the lives of Richmond's kids and families, dedicating millions of dollars from the federal government to ensure all Richmonders are within a 10-minute walk to a park and have access to quality community center.
And you just saw Mayor LeVar Stoney himself building 3 new schools in the East End and South Side, in addition to making the largest investment in Richmond Public Schools operating budget in a generation.
Yeah, and like you said, Kristen, there's the mayor right there waving to everyone. Just a great crowd. And I see Cynthia Newbill as well, one of the council members. Just a fun time out here. 2021 has been an incredible year, they say, as they emerged from the pandemic, and Mayor Stoney's administration is carrying this progress into 2022, bringing positive change for all residents who live, work, and play in RVA. And boy, do we play in RVA.
Oh boy, Mayor Stoney and the City of Richmond would like to wish all in attendance and all those watching at home a happy holiday season and a joyful new year.
And coming up right now, the Richmond Urban Dance Performance. They are performing a Jackson 5 Christmas medley right now, a remix. And boy, look at little Michael Jackson right there. Yeah.
Look at it, he's made those pants.
I love it. Little Michael right there. This is their
Styling.
6th year in the parade. They've been practicing since October, Kristen.
Their favorite part of the weekend is celebrating Christmas together and, of course, seeing people smile. They say spreading cheer gets them hype.
They're getting us hyped.
No
I
kidding.
love their vibe right now. This is great. After 7 years operating in parking lots, street corners, and other open spaces, they're getting their very own facility. The house opens in Carver later this month. Congratulations to them. Look at that energy, man.
I hear the music, too. It's coming. It's approaching us right now. Wow, they're having so much fun. I mean, this is the highlight right here.
I just can't get over little Michael. I mean, I grew up with Michael Jackson and loved watching him. Look at him go.
Those moves are on point.
If he does the moonwalk, I'm over it. That's it. That's it for me.
It might be
I love
coming.
it.
It might be coming up. Oh, they're getting them back on track right
Yeah,
now.
they look great out there.
And next we had the newspaper retriever balloon sponsored by the Richmond Times-Dispatch. The balloon is 40 feet tall, high, 20 feet wide, weighs 60 pounds. It took 8 weeks to make and requires 20 handlers.
Yeah, you know, the Richmond Times-Dispatch is the region's largest and most experienced news organization. Richmonders trust them to cover local news, politics, business, sports, and culture like no one else. And they appreciate everyone who subscribes to support local news and get their subscription for 13 weeks and 7 days print digital package for $52.
The RTD is your source for tacky lights. Plan your tour at richmond.com. Plan your tour of the region's holiday houses at richmond.com/tacky lights. Experience Christmas lights in a way that is unique to Richmond. That is so true.
I love that. And I love the newspaper retriever with the little newspaper in his mouth. I love that.
Can you hear the band now? Here they
Yeah,
come.
they sound great. This is the Petersburg High School Crimson Wave Band performing a Christmas medley.
Band began practicing for the parade in mid-November, twice a week for 2.5 hours. Wow, we had a roller coaster of weather in November, didn't we? The seniors are the only group of students who have done the parade before. Band practice went virtual in March of 2020 and just opened back up in person this fall. When school started, the band grew. Students were happy to be out of the house, and you know it. Here they come. Let's take a listen.
They sound great.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. We're bringing back the fun in 2021, and this is just some of what you've missed this morning here at the Christmas Parade, or some of you you're just joining us, what you've missed. But boy, we've had a lot of fun over this first hour, and a whole nother hour to come.
And right now we've got another live look at the parade. Red Crooked Sky American Dance Troupe is joining us once again. They're recognized as Virginia's official Indigenous Performing Arts Ambassador and one of the most renowned of its kind in the entire country. The American Dance Troupe has over 100 presenters representing 36 tribes and nations in the U.S. and Canada. The name Red Crooked Sky comes from the sky's combination of colors at dusk during the late fall and early winter times.
Oh, that's nice. I did not know
They
that.
say the blues, the oranges, and the reds and the purple appear crooked when you look at them in the sky. There's no definitive lines in the sky, no exact color distinctions. It's an intermingling of tones in a blend of visual harmony. That's a nice way to put it. The Red Crooked Sky American Dance Troupe was formed in 2016. Since then, they've performed at over 180 venues across America and abroad, including the Kennedy Center, the Crazy Horse Memorial, and the University of Rio Grande. Earlier this year, the dance troupe participated in the Moon Festival at Barry Art Museum at Old Dominion University.
Those colors are so vibrant.
And Red Crooked Sky, sponsored today by Rick Hendrick Chevrolet Buick GMC.
All right, coming up next is our Wegmans Holiday Express float. And all the people you see on this float are employees and managers that share the company's passion for their community. Wegmans Food Market, a family-owned 106-store supermarket chain that opened its first store in Richmond in 2016. And as you can see, their float is beautiful. It is a choo-choo train there. It's a Holiday Express.
Now, I grew up with Wegmans because they're based in Rochester, New York, and there, the Wegman family is like the Ukrop family name is here. So it's nice to see them here. Every time I feel homesick, I go to Wegmans.
I always walk in for one thing and come out with 20 and don't know what happened. I spent an hour in there. Thank you to Wegmans. What a beautiful float. You can hear through our microphones right behind us, Red Crooked Sky. Well, as you can see, the Wegmans float again is a, looks like to be a holiday train. They're pulling some presents behind it. It's one of the more beautiful floats that we've had. Again, 9 professionally built floats in the Christmas parade this year. Some of them locally made. And this is a really nice one.
In 2021, Wegmans actually ranked #1 on People's Company That Care list, #4 on Fortune's Best Companies to Work For, and they were recognized as an outstanding Safer Choice retailer by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency.
And again, some of the employees and managers from Wegmans, they're on the float. And we want to thank, again, Hendrick one more time. All right, next is the Star Wars 501st and the Rebel Legions, recognized by Lucasfilm International Star Wars costuming organizations. They've been in this parade, the Dominion Energy Parade, since 2007. And there's a difference. The 501st Legion Garrison Tyrannus, they're kind of the bad guys in the Star Wars franchise. That includes that guy right there, the bad guy, Darth Vader, but also Boba Fett, Kylo Ren, all the stormtroopers. Wonderful, wonderful costumes. And here's the thing, all of them are handmade. They're self-described giant action figures. They look like they just jumped off the screen and right into your living room here. The participants spent a lot of time researching the characters, so they portray them as accurately as possible to the movies. Just like me, a lot of their members grew up in the 70s and the 80s when the original movies came out, and that's where their love of Star Wars came from.
And they are definitely head turners.
Got some Jawas there. Very cool.
Dressed up for the holidays.
And right behind them is the Rebel Legion. They're celebrating their 20th anniversary this year, and they're kind of the good guys. We're talking about the Luke Skywalkers, Princess Leia, Chewbacca, of course, and all the Jedi and the pilots of the X-Wing fighters there. A big part of the organization is charity. Rebel Legion and 501st Legion, they work with children's hospitals, Make-A-Wish Foundation. They love coming out to the parade, meeting fans. There's Chewie right there. They'd give high fives, take photos with kids, young and old. And if I wasn't up here right now, I'd be down there with them getting a selfie with Chewie.
Look at their truck. Their Bounty Hunter Ranger.
This is the way, it says. Fantastic. The 501st Rebel Legion.
Always one of the more popular units with the kids here of all ages. Brings back memories for some, creates new memories for others. And this is the Vibe Dance Complex. They're participating for the second year here in the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. Dancers are aged 4 to 18. They're members of the competitive dance squad here today. They've been rehearsing since October, performing to Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree today. They're in Midlothian under the direction of Kate Wright and Erica Campaign. Being part of Vibe, they say, is important to their dancers because of the strong friendships they form and a sense of community with the students. They strive for hard work, confidence, and goal setting in all their students while having a good time, too.
Well, now let's go to Kristen and Reba coming their way as a float honoring doctors and nurses that have worked tirelessly over the past year and a half. The Bon Secours Float. Hi, Reba and Kristen.
Hey, Robin, Cheryl, you know they have been working so hard throughout this pandemic, and it's so great to see them passing by right now. And just a vibe out here is just incredible, just to see everyone so into this parade. And as we're talking about the Bon Secours Gingerbread Holiday Float, boy, don't we love gingerbread. It is featuring candy and lollipops all over it. It's a beautiful float. And what says Christmas than gingerbread, right? The gingerbread houses. And of course, Bon Secours is filled with frontline health workers who have had a pretty tough job lately since early last year, Kristen.
Of course, this includes 4 hospitals, a college of nursing, and a school of medical imaging. Active in community health outreach programs and dedicated to providing high-quality, compassionate care. Everybody means the world to someone, and we are committed to caring for others so they can be there for the ones that they love. Join us in celebrating the holidays with your loved ones this season. Of course, more information found www.bonsecours.com.
And the next band is the epitome of tradition. For the last 20-plus years, the Virginia Military Institute has made the trip from Lexington 3 hours away to perform here at the Dominion Christmas Parade. They are 120-plus strong here today, led by band director Colonel John Brody and pipe band director Major Burt Mitchell.
And get this, VMI has the largest pipe band in the country. They've all been practicing for weeks on their Christmas music. Let's take a listen.
And Kristen, you heard me say one of the groups I wanted to see was VMI because they look so regal. They look great.
This is a strong group. VMI is the country's oldest state-supported military college.
Love it. They look beautiful, sound great too. And up next right now, this is the Coast Guard. The 5th year, the U.S. Coast Guard, the 5th year in this parade.
On an average day, the Coast Guard saves 12 lives. They operate the U.S.'s only heavy icebreakers capable of providing year-round access to the polar regions.
And actor Jeff Bridges wants a member of the Coast Guard. You know that? I'm a big fan of Jeff Bridges.
Hey, they're hiring right now. Call their recruiting office in Richmond if you're interested. And let's send it to our man of the hour, Greg Mcquaid. How are you? There you are. I knew I would find you somewhere.
So much fun here along the parade route. It is so lit and hyped here, right along Broad Street in front of the Science Museum. We've got so much more coming up. We have floats, we have firefighters, we have balloons, and the VUU marching band coming up here in the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. How is exciting? That's right. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Dominion Energy Christmas Parade, bringing back the fun in 2021. And here's a sky's eye view of what we're seeing here at the Science Museum of Virginia. This is where the parade kicks off and heads down Broad Street.
And these are the Marching Elites Association. Their drill team is a not-for-profit youth development organization that provides youth leadership, self-discipline, character enrichment, and motivational training for children ages 5 to 18. They were established in 1994. They've done in parades, inaugurations, and multiple bowl games appearances. The Marching Elites pride themselves in serving thousands of youngsters in Hampton Roads for the past 20 years. They say to be an elite, I think number one, dream number one, be number one in school, at home, and in my community. I must also set a positive example. There's no limit to what my team and I can achieve. That is a very good, positive mantra.
There they are in front of the grandstands, practicing their moves there, very precise, and the crowd love it. The Marching Elites.
It's always impressive to see the marching units out here, but particularly the young ones. And I'm sure they're inspiring a lot of the young spectators today to maybe join one of these groups.
Absolutely. Well, coming up next is the Hca Healthcare Float. Their theme this year, Frosty the Snowman and Flakes Float. Hospital filled with healthcare workers who've been helping people survive the pandemic since early last year. And as you can see, They're pulling a very beautiful float. It looks like the Snowman, or the Abominable Snowman from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Got some beautiful snowflakes there, and it looks like they're filled with elves waving to the crowd. Beautiful snowflakes. Thank you so much to the Hca Healthcare
And of
all
course,
their hard workers.
Yeah, that's Chippenham Hospital, Johnston Willis Hospital, and home to the Sarah Cannon Cancer Institute at Johnston Willis.
All right, next is the Richmond Professional Firefighters Association, Local 995. If you can hear me over their horns and sirens, they were founded in 1948, so they've been around a while. There's some of their members and their families riding on top of that fire truck there. They represent more than 300 members of the Richmond Fire Department, fighting for the safety and the vitality of its members and their family. This is their first time in the Christmas parade. Just want to welcome them. Again, the Richmond Professional Firefighters.
This truck has an interesting history here in Richmond. It served many years in the Richmond Fire Department. It burned at the 2004 VCU fire, and then they sold it to a fire department in Ohio. They brought it back to Local 995 a few years later when that Ohio Fire Department wanted to sell it.
A lot of tradition and things in that. All right, next is the Goodwill Baptist Church Float. The float this year has a birthday party for Jesus theme. Church's 37th year participating in the parade, letting you know how long the parade's been around. They've offered the Awana program for almost 50 years. Big thank you to the Goodwill Baptist Church Float. It looks great. Got a birthday cake on it. Looks fantastic. Beautiful purple. All right, let's send it down to our good friends again, Reba and Kristen.
Hey, thanks, Rob and Cheryl. You know, the floats, the balloons, everything just looks so great, and the band sound great, too.
I feel like somebody's winking at me.
Who's
What is this
winking
over
at
my
us?
shoulder?
Yeah. This is the Snowman Emoji balloon sponsored by Addison Clark. He is 10 feet high and 10 feet wide and complete with a winky face, giving us that wink. Accessorized with a sprig of holly and a pipe, and of course, that carrot nose. Look at that.
Addison Clark is a full-service marketing agency located right here in Richmond. They focus on providing measurable business results for local, regional, and national companies across a wide range of industries. They are proud to be active members of the Richmond community and so proud to be website sponsor for this year's Christmas parade.
Yeah. And you know we love a good emoji, don't we, Kristen?
Look at that. Is that some holly? That looks great.
So cute. And coming up next, I don't know if you can hear the singing. They sound great. Here is Sparks Touring Ensemble singing pop icon Ariana Grande's holiday hit, Santa Tell Me. Founded in 1981, Spark is one of the nation's most comprehensive community-based youth performing arts education organizations. And my daughter is part of Spark, so I love Spark.
They sound so wonderful. The touring ensemble consists of talented teens from all around the Richmond community. These dedicated young performers rehearse weekly to showcase their talents in theater, music, and dance to a variety of audiences.
Yeah, let's listen to them right now.
Pumping up the crowd.
Yeah, I'm watching the crowd right now just clap their hands as well, along with the Spark group. They are great.
Let's take a look at Henrico County Police Department. They are a nationally accredited Tri-Arc agency that is an employer of over 800 employees. They serve a community of great diversity.
Their vision is to be cutting-edge public safety leaders dedicated to equality and civic trust. Their mission values are held to the highest standard through honor, professionalism, commitment, compassion, and accountability.
I see.
Is that the Grinch?
He's taking
We
a
were
ride.
thinking the same thing. Yeah.
I love their blue matching Santa hats.
Yeah.
They're all coordinating this morning.
And I love what's on their truck, making a difference every single day. All right, let's send it over to Greg Mcquaid. Hey, Greg.
Oh, Kristen and Reba, thank you so much. Are we having fun, folks? Oh, my God, we could just feed off of this energy right now. I'll tell you, the moment is almost here. We have Ghostbusters. We've got more dancers, more floats, more balloons, and Santa! More of the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade coming up right after this. Stay tuned.
You are watching the 38th Annual Dominion Energy Christmas Parade live here on CBS 6. I'm Cheryl Miller along with Rob Cardwell, and our crew on the street is keeping you up to date too, Rob. We've got Kristen and Reba, and Greg is over in the reviewing stand and keeping an eye on everything here this morning. It's a wonderful parade route. If you're watching and say, I wish I was there in person because it looks like so much fun, well, it's another hour or so before the parade actually reaches the end downtown. So if you head downtown, you can watch the parade live too.
And we're going to have it streaming. We're going to tell you all about that coming up in a little bit as well. This is your 22nd Christmas parade.
Hosting the parade. I've actually been in every parade since 1985 here.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, it's not a Christmas parade without Cheryl Miller and without the marching bands. Here is the Titan Band of Cosby High School from beautiful Midlothian, Virginia, playing the song Sleigh Ride. I was talking with their director, David Holly. Tell me if there's not a better Christmas name, David Holly. He says these Chesterfield kids are part of a really tight-knit group that's been named a Commonwealth of Virginia Honor Band 10 years in a row. They're performing a winter holiday concert, by the way, at the school on the 9th. This is the second time the Titans have been in this parade. They started full band rehearsals back in August just for today. David tells me his students love playing music and performing together. They talk about being part of a big family. This is the Titan Band of Cosby High School.
All of these marching bands and majorettes and everyone else up close. This is the Capital Area Health Network. Welcome to them. This is their first appearance in the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. The theme of their float is Healthy Holidays. They want to stress giving the gift of health. The float features riders and walkers as elves. They're employees of the Capital Area Health Network and their families. They want to promote taking time to take care of yourself this season. They know a lot of people are worried about making doctor visits these past couple of years. They offer televisits and free COVID tests and vaccinations at their Vernon Harris Medical Center in Church Hill. And they want to wish everyone a happy and healthy holiday season.
What a great float. Look at all those smiling faces, and I love the little wavy things. I always laugh at those things every time I see them on the street somewhere. Wow, that is one loud horn. Right behind our stage here. Capital Area Health Networks with a beautiful float. Man, it is completely decked out. They've got the Christmas tree and the presents and all those little elves there helping out and waving. Hi, guys. A lot of work went into that. That's fantastic. Going right in front of the grandstands. All right, time for a little Irish twist to Christmas. Coming down the road is the Crossroads Irish Dance. Their 17th time they've been in the Christmas parade. They've been practicing for this very moment, Cheryl, since the beginning of November, putting together all the choreography, so I can't wait to see them coming by the grandstands. There are all the dancers there. They're going to be playing one of their many toe-tapping Irish dance rhythms and songs that they're going to be doing for 2.5 miles all the way down Broad Street. I talked with their CEO, Amy Habel. She tells me this is the school's 21st season. She says their core values are family, community, safe, and age-appropriate everything. And, of course, wellness. That's the driving force behind their popular school. She wanted me to give a big thank you to the Dominion Christmas Parade for having them as part of this fantastic event. And a big thanks to the Crossroads staff, dancers, and parents. And a personal Christmas shout-out. I promised her I would do this to her husband, Dan, and daughter, Madeline, for always being her support and always encouraging her to live her dreams. So congratulations to you, Amy. Merry Christmas to all the Crossroad Irish Dance dancers.
And it looks like they've got a lot of family members with them walking along as well. So that makes it a family affair. And it really is a thrill to see them up close and personal, them meaning this group and all the groups here with the parade today. I can't stop smiling.
Yeah, if you're into river dance, Lord of the Dance, things of that nature, been out to Busch Gardens, Celtic Fry, it's always fun.
Wonderful costuming, too. Coming up next, the largest professional theater and one of the largest performing arts organizations in Central Virginia, Virginia Repertory Theater. They've been part of the Richmond Christmas Parade for over 20 years. You may recognize Snow Bear, Riding Along, which was created in 1972 as a promotion for Tollheimers. Live performances are back at Virginia Rep with COVID protocols in place. Their current theater show is It's a Wonderful Life, and then Barefoot in the Park is at the Hanover Tavern.
And you still have one of those bears, don't you?
I still have a snow bear. Yes, I do.
Hey, I got a question. If there's something weird in your Virginia neighborhood, who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
That's right, Ghostbusters Virginia, of course. Here they come in Ecto 1. This is the nonprofit group's first time in the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade, but they've been busy this year supporting charities like Make-A-Wish, J. Tyler Ellis. Their vice president tells me they have over 30 members who custom build all those wonderful costumes and packs you see there. They also have their own YouTube channel where they love talking about all things Ghostbusters. By the way, many members have converted their own personal vehicles into one like this, an Ecto 1, inspired by the original movie. And you may have seen one recently at the Chester Cinemas. The premiere weekend for the movie Ghostbusters Afterlife, they raised $2,000 for Make-A-Wish just by showing up there. They love helping people in the community with fundraising because busting makes them feel good. By the way, Jay Tyler wanted me to give a shout out to Make-A-Wish coordinator Jenna Boyd for all her hard work. They love helping out a lot of charities here in the area. What a great Ecto there.
And now we want to send it down to Kristen and Reba.
Thanks, Cheryl. Boy, we love seeing the Ghostbusters, right? Ghostbusters, right? You know, coming up next right here, we have the first home care therapeutic. They're coming up right now. And the crowd has been great out here. We love this. They are finding homes for finding families for kids in foster care, finding them homes, so important this time of year. That's what First Home Care is committed to doing for both young children and teenagers.
And here they're passing by Reba. Looks like beautiful float coming by, a couple of Christmas trees on there. And boy, they are just waving and having such a good time.
Yeah,
and they
look at
are
'em.
jamming to the music. Hi, guys. Looking good. Merry Christmas. Hi.
They're jamming on that float, too,
They
Kristen.
sure are. Look at them waving to the crowd. Hi, guys. So their shirts all say foster, love, and hope. How are you, pretty lady? Looking good.
Yes, and I love the colors, the blue and the white, the silver, just beautiful. This is great. And not too far behind the First Home Care Therapeutic, and coming up, we have, coming down the road next is CarMax. CarMax sponsoring the 9th annual CarMax Tacky Light Run on December 11th. We always get involved in that. That's great.
Oh, boy. Now, this has become one of Richmond's favorite holiday traditions because it gives families a unique and active way, of course, to see holiday lights up close while on foot. Look at those tacky sweaters.
They look cute in those tacky sweaters, don't they?
That's right.
This has become one of Richmond's favorite holiday traditions because it gives families just a unique and active way to see holiday lights up close while on foot.
Pete Woody at Sports Backers wanted us to give a special shout out to CarMax for their support as the title sponsor of the Tacky Light Run.
And Pete Woody at Sports Backers wanted to give us a special shout out to CarMax for their support as the title sponsor of the Tacky Light Run.
Registration's open now with a price increase on December 7th. Spots are filling up fast.
I want to get one of those sweaters that light up. They look great on them.
You know we love music, don't we, Reba?
Yeah, this is the choir Sci-Fi Music Society Incorporated, and they enjoy serving the community. They have chapters all over the East Coast. The organization is co-ed.
And the motto is brotherly and sisterly love at all times.
Yeah, sit and listen to them. Oh, they are great.
They sure do love music, don't they?
Yeah.
And
I think Greg
we do,
Mcquaid
too.
can join them. I mean, they're hype over here. We love this.
Oh, wow.
And they are strong. They got several members with them this morning. This is great. Again, this is the Sci-Fi Choir. And you hear the crowd too clapping along with them. Great. They are having so much fun. Well, experience a simple made perfect at Delta Hotels by Marriott Richmond downtown, located at 555 East Canal Street. 298 guest rooms and suites with views overlooking the stunning James River.
That's a large gift box that we just...
What's in there?
I bet Santa Claus is coming very, very soon.
Yeah, over 13,000 square feet of beautifully designed meeting space there. And check out more details at on their website, deltarichmond.com. Beautiful job.
And another one just behind it.
We got more gifts? We got a lot of gifts coming, don't we? This is the gift box balloon. James River Transportation is celebrating their 93rd anniversary this year and has participated in the Christmas parade for over 20 years.
James River Transportation is a certified Virginia green travel partner, saving energy, waste, and traffic congestion through our recycle and reduce programs. We are the ultimate carpool organization, of course.
Yet James River is considered a transportation technology leader, utilizing a driving simulator and GPS tracking. Good to see them out there, and their big gift box out there as well. All right, we want to send it back to Rob and Cheryl.
Today's 38th annual Dominion Energy Christmas Parade has been a gift for everyone today. A little bit of something for everyone, whether you like the floats, whether you like the balloons, whether you like the marching bands, we have it all.
And let's take that sky-high view from one of our drones here that I see in our preview monitor. Look at this site here. This thing travels 2.5 miles, almost 2.5 miles, all the way down Broad Street from the Science Museum of Virginia. You see the downtown there in the distance? And one of the groups that's going to make that 2.2 miles is the Prestige Dance Studio. They've transformed into elves to lead in Santa and his sleigh this year. The dance school welcomes both the competitive dancer and those just, dancing for the joy of it. They were recently nominated for Best Dance Studio and Best Dance Company by the RVA Dance Awards. Those awards coming out next week. They have all kinds of classes: ballet, point, tap, jazz, lyrical, contemporary, hip-hop, creative movement, whatever you're into, Prestige Dance Studio has it for you. And by the way, many of their dancers join the school at a very young age, and they stay all the way through high school graduation. Some of them go on to be professional dancers.
And in this parade, when you see elves, you know Santa is not far behind.
And I think yes. Yes, Cheryl, there he is. It is legendary Santa. The Atlantic Union Bank pleased to sponsor the Santa Claus float for the 8th year in a row.
Legendary Santa. A history in Richmond since the 1930s. Many a child has sat on the lap of legendary Santa and whispered their wishes for Christmas in his ear. He's at the Children's Museum of Richmond this season, as he has been the last few seasons.
We're going to hear a special message from him a little bit later in the parade broadcast here. I can't wait to hear that. Legendary Santa, and what a beautiful float. Being pulled by the reindeer. Mrs. Claus with him there. Oh, and that's his workshop, Santa's workshop, right there behind him. So the elves are also in there, getting the toys ready for Christmas, Cheryl.
Santa can never stop. Making toys is busy business.
Even when he's in a parade, he's got the elves working back there, so that's fantastic.
And you can hear the children's voices go sky high. They're welcoming Santa. They can see him all along the parade route.
Wow, you should see some of the faces of these kids behind us. They're lighting up, knowing that Santa Claus is taking a short break and visiting Richmond for the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade, and after this, he's going to be delivering toys on Christmas. I hear the kids yelling, Santa!
Santa!
Santa! Absolutely. Hi, guys. Merry Christmas, Santa. Thank you.
And
Merry
the appearance
Christmas.
of Santa officially kicking off the holiday season here in Metro Richmond for everyone at the 38th Annual Dominion Energy Christmas Parade.
The excitement is overwhelming for some. Oh. I want to thank everybody who's been here.
You know, just because Santa has passed by and the parade will continue on to downtown Richmond, that does not mean our show this morning is quite over. While we're glad to be back on Broad Street, bringing the fun in 2021, the one thing we got to do last year was show you some extra performances of some of our parade participants, and it was fun.
Yeah, and this year we get to do the very same. Before today's parade, we caught up with Vibe Dance Complex over at the Broadberry. Here they are performing to the song Man with the Bag.
Mr. Kringle is soon gonna jingle the bells that'll tingle all your troubles away. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag, 'cause Christmas is coming again. He's got a sleigh full, it's not gonna stay full. He's got stuff to drop at every stop of the way. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag, 'cause Christmas is coming again. He'll be here with the answer to the prayers that you made through the year. You'll get yours if you've done everything you should. Extra special good, he'll make this December the one you'll remember, the best and the merriest you ever did have. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag. Christmas is here again. Old Mr. Kringle is soon gonna jingle all the bells that'll tingle all your troubles away. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag. Christmas is here again. He's got a sleigh full and it's not gonna stay full. Got stuff that is dropping every stop of the way. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag. Christmas is here again. He'll be here with the answer to the prayer that you've made through the years. You'll get yours if you've done everything you should. Extra special good, he'll make this December the one you'll remember, the best and the merriest you ever did have. Everybody's waiting, they're all congregating, waiting for the man with the bag. Waiting for the man with the bag. Merry Christmas.
Christmas performance.
And we've got a lot more from the 38th Annual Dominion Energy Christmas Parade right after this. You are watching the 38th Annual Dominion Energy Christmas Parade live on CBS 6. We saw Santa pass us by a while ago, a few minutes ago, but he's making his way down Broad Street now to all the crowds waiting to see him there. But we did catch up with Old St. Nick before he started the parade today.
Yeah, we got to talk to him one-on-one about what he missed last year and what he loves about the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Hello, good morning. How are you all? That was tough. I really missed seeing the children and the families along the parade route last year. You see, when I get to see the children at the Children's Museum of Richmond, it's very intimate. It's just a family at a time. But I love seeing all the crowds, and we see so many people along the route. I miss them so much, and I'm so looking forward to the parade today. I want them to remember what I always tell them, which is be as good as you can, and remember that Santa loves you. I want them to know that things are a little bit different than they were 2 years ago, but it's very much we're doing things safely as we can with masking, with plexiglass between Santa and the children. But you know what? It's still a wonderful family time because you and I get to talk to each other along with your children, and I cannot wait. Well, it all depends. I mean, he's on the good list.
Hi, Santa. Hi, Santa.
But I have to say that as long as he does the very best he can, I'll see if I can't do a very special surprise.
Santa, it's so great to see you. You are a sight for sore eyes.
Santa's coming Christmas Day. Santa's coming, hip hip hooray.
Santa knows my name! Unbelievable! Yes, the big guy himself. I guess he knows everybody's name, but my oh my knees are weak right now. Santa Claus knows my name. And all right, I have a question with all of my friends right here. Who has been nice this year? All right, okay. Who's been naughty? Me. Oh, we got a couple of me's. All right, well, Santa's list is growing. And Davis, what are you looking for Christmas, my man?
I want a BB gun and a Swiss Army knife.
Oh, well, kid, you're going to shoot your eye out with that.
Yeah, I am.
All right. Hey, Tamia, what would you like?
I would like...
Come on over here.
I would like to be with my family for Christmas.
What more do you want than that? Oh, my goodness. And how about you? What's your name?
Kaylin.
Hi, Kaylin. What would you like for Christmas?
Presents.
Presents, of course. Doesn't really matter. Okay, Mom, how about you? What would you like?
A house.
A house? Well... I don't know if he can fit that in his sack, but hey, tell us, what was your favorite moment of the parade?
Santa.
Santa Claus, right? And he brings it every single year, right?
Every year, yes.
And I have to ask, what was it like to be back here with everybody? Because we had to cancel last year the parade, but what was it like for you to be here with so many people?
It was fantastic. I really enjoyed it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Well, folks, I know two people that aren't getting coal in their stockings. It's going to be Rob and Cheryl. We'll send it right back to you. All right? Merry Christmas, folks! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, everybody.
You know, if they ever make a sequel to Elf, I know who we can cast. Definitely. Well, we have another performance for you right now from one of the groups we saw here in the parade.
Yeah, before they marched down Broad Street, we caught up with the Brown Ballerinas for Change as they performed at the Broadberry. Ballerinas for Change at the Broadberry. Great performance.
And they kicked off the parade today. What is a parade without princesses? We caught up with Anna, Elsa, Belle, and Tiana at the Broadberry.
Sure, it's nice to open a gift that's tied up with a perfect bow. But the greatest present of all was given to me long ago. It's something I would never trade. It's the family that we've made. 'Cause when we're together, I have everything on my list. And when we're together, I have all I wished. I'd go almost any place if it's any place you are. 'Cause when we're together, I'll forever feel at home. And when we're together, we'll be safe and warm. Doesn't matter where we are, if you're there with me. 'Cause when we're together, that's my favorite place to be. 'Cause when we're together, it's a holiday every night. And when we're together, then the season's bright. I don't need the bells to ring. I'll know when it's here. 'Cause when we're together, I could stay forever. And when we're together,
It's my favorite time of
Little Princess Love there.
Oh, nice.
You know, you can relive all the magic of our parade here on Christmas morning. You can see it not once but twice at 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. right here on CBS 6.
Yeah, and a new feature that we've never done before. I don't know if you can zoom in on this for me, please, Mel, but I want to let you know that we have a live feed of the Spectator perspective on Broad Street. You see that right there? That is a bird's eye view of what's happening right now. The parade has left Broad Street, heading that 2.2 miles down Broad Street. This is streaming live online right now. It's also going to be posted later for you to check out once the parade is over. It's giving you a street video of what the parade looks like as it comes down Broad Street, far, far east of where we are right now. So there you go, a new feature here from CBS 6 for the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade.
I'm going to watch that when I get home.
It's
because
pretty cool.
As we mentioned, the parade is making its way down Broad Street to 7th Street, so it will take it a little bit of time to get down there. And we want to thank all of our team for joining us today here on the parade. Kristen and Reba down on the street there. Our crowd, there's Greg. It's still got people hanging around him there.
I think that Greg Mcquaid has hot cocoa going through his veins. He is such in the Christmas spirit. I've never seen it. And thank you, Reba and Crispin. You did a great job giving us a street-level view of all the fun here. We brought back the fun in 2021, that is for sure.
That was the theme, and we, I think, fulfilled it for you this year. We hope you enjoyed our 38th annual Dominion Energy Christmas Parade live here on CBS 6, and we send great wishes to you and your family for a wonderful holiday season.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and have a fantastic day.
Thanks for watching the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade.